Time is short. We need to change it. The power is in your hands, and that power is in your vote. So my message, my challenge to our fellow South Africans, is that you have the power to change your future. You have the power to make that difference in your own life and in the lives of future generations to come. And that is to get out of that abusive relationship with the present government. The government, quite frankly, that has delivered absolutely nothing but poverty to the majority of our people.
Where I grew up, I had neighbors who fought in the struggle and ultimately lost their life for the freedom of this country. But they knew what they were fighting for was not for cronyism. They were not fighting for Nkandla. They were not fighting for corruption. They were not fighting for Blade Nzimande. They were not fighting for the ANC of today. They were fighting for the ANC of President Nelson Mandela, that stood for freedom, that stood for fairness, that stood for an open South Africa for all. Their sacrifice is what we are standing up here for. It was a generation of South Africans like Helen Suzman who understood that we were better together, that we were separated by the color of our skins, that we must stand up and build a South Africa as beautiful as the one I see before me, of black, white, Indian, colored, and South Africans from all walks of life. But we as the DA, we want to break down the wall of those who are on the outside and those who are on the inside. We believe that unless all of us have got access to good services, then none of us are truly free. And so ultimately, Democrats, we must bring a government here in Tshwane that will make sure that the sheikhs have got services, that the services are brought to all the communities in this place. South Africa must know we are here to build a fair South Africa, a South Africa that addresses our past so that together, tomorrow, we can have a better tomorrow together. That is the Democratic Alliance, a freedom you can use and opportunities for all.
Fellow Democrats, good morning. What a day. We are standing here today in the grounds dedicated to Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu. And it reminds me of a quote that he said before he was taken to the gallows. And he said, and I quote, "My blood will nourish the tree that will bear the fruits of freedom. Tell my people that I love them. Let the fight continue." Utata didn't go to jail, and ultimately some of them paid the ultimate price so that people can squander billions and billions and billions while you and me are still struggling to get clean water. I visited Hammanskraal, and people in Hammanskraal are subjected to drinking dirty water. I went to Yesterdays. I saw firsthand what Nyaup is doing to my brothers and sisters in Yesterdays. I get that, Khasina. How our future has been ravaged by drugs because there's no opportunities for young people to go to school. There's no opportunities for young people who are holding degrees, diplomas to do something meaningful with their lives. Now they're sitting at home. Instead of being productive in the society, they become a burden to the society. We saw what gangsterism does. We left them. We went to Nkangala. I got to Nkangala and the councillor was bragging about a mall that they are building. And I said, how can you brag about a mall that you are building, yet the people who are staying in the same area don't have money to come and buy the same mall? You are supposed to say, let's create opportunities on the ground. Let us make sure that Ekandastria, let us make sure that Babelefi, let us make sure that Odi, let us make sure that industrial side in Atteridgeville and even here in Mamelodi can be revamped and be turned into learning centers, or can be turned into manufacturing centers, that our young people would learn a skill, and not only learn a skill, but will be able to apply a skill to earn an income. And from there you can build a mall. We like to have TV programs. What I mean by TV programs is that we like a mayor that walks around and then goes there, closes 20 businesses and opens up one, and the media comes and says, oh, now here's a new car wash. But they've closed 20, they've closed 20 thriving car washes there. But change is coming. Change is coming. Let me tell you the change that is coming to this city. Let me tell you the change that is coming to this city. We are bringing change that brings jobs to this city. We are bringing change that makes service delivery a reality, not a pipe dream. We are bringing change that will make sure that officials that are lazy, that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, are fired. We are bringing change that will make sure that we don't see only a BRT as a Mayamotoropo. We see a BRT that is roving all over. That our little brothers and sisters can go into the CBD at all hours of the day and night because they will be feeling safe. Yeah. That is the change that we believe in. We believe.
Viva TI, viva!
We believe in what we believe because of these people. If we don't do what we have to do, what kind of future am I living for him? What kind of a future am I going to live for him? If I cannot make sure that this city works in a proper manner, this city can make sure that you and me get clean water. This city makes sure that you and me get electricity that we need. This city can keep BMW, can keep Samka, can keep all these other big companies that have invested here to make sure that we grow so that more of you can be employed in this very city. See, we are getting closer and closer. We are getting closer to making this city a DA governed city. And you will experience service delivery. You will see lights that are working. You will see buses that are running from here to the CBD, from the CBD to Mabopane, to Soshanguve, to Garankuwa, to Temba, to Centurion, to Waterkloof, to Oliven Road. You will see that. You will see potholes that have been covered. You will see water that is clean. You will see formalized services in the informal settlements. You will see houses that are being built. You will see a city that is working for you and with you, not against you. So, in closing, I want to say, the promise I'm making to you today is a promise I'm making to them. That I want to give you a brighter future. And me giving you a brighter future means I have to give everybody a brighter future. It means giving everybody a brighter future. And a brighter future comes in where we all prosper as a nation. Amandla. Amandla. Viva DA, viva.
Viva.
Viva Tshwane, viva.
Viva.
Viva 2016 victory, viva.
Viva.
Amandla. Amandla.
Awe.
Let us go and make it happen.
Tubayeta. Tubayeta.